And so we're Rodaisun. This is Iva. I'm Emma. This is Kat. We publish monthly in print, not online. And this is No Cosmos, Scott, and Kyle. And we're gonna do some stuff tonight. So we have a piece of paper going around.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna do something really tacky and nice. We're gonna do a communal poem this evening.
Wow, I love.
So there's gonna be a clipboard going around, and you can do 1 line or 2 lines. Don't be a 3-line person. And we'll start here, and you can kind of like, you know, do your thing, make your way around, and then maybe we'll read it at the end.
If it's good.
If it's good. And don't be a dick, you know? Don't write penis, don't do anything weird. Just like, write a poem with us. It would be so nice. So I'll give that to you. Oh wow, all the way back there. Started this whole series off with Alison Otley, and Ted is her husband. Their 2 kids are also poets, so they're like a very ancestral, poetic family, which is amazing. So this poem is called Things to Do on Speed. We've never done speed before, so it's research. This is just a research piece, yeah. Okay. Things to Do on Speed by Ted Berrigan. Mind clicks into gear and fingers clatter over the keyboard as intricate insights stream out of your head. This goes on for 10 hours. Then take a break. Clean all desk drawers. Arrange all pens and pencils in precise parallel patterns. Stack all books with exactitude in one pile to coincide perfectly with the right angle of the desk's corner. Whistle through 10 more hours of arcane insights. Drink a quart of ice-cold Pepsi. Clean the icebox, pass out for 10 solid hours, and have interesting dreams.
Finish papers, wax floors, lose weight, write songs, sing songs, have conference, sculpt, wake up and think more clearly, clear up asthma, treat your obesity, avoid mild depression, decongest, cure your narcolepsy, treat your hyperkinetic brain-damaged children, open the Pandora's box of amphetamine abuse.
Stretch the emotional scene curve, follow euphoric peaks with descents into truths that are unbearable wells of despair and depression. Become a ravaged scarecrow. Cock your emaciated body in twisted postures. Scratch your torn and pockmarked skin. Keep talking endlessly. Jump off a roof on the Lower East Side, or write a 453-page unintelligible book. Dismantle 12 radios, string beads interminably, empty your purse, sit curled in a chair, and draw intricate designs in the corner of an envelope.
I felt it rush almost instantly into my head like a short circuit. My body began to pulsate and grew tiny antennae, all quivering in anticipation. I began to receive telepathic communication from the people around me. I felt elated.
Get pissed off, feel your tongue begin to shred. Lips to crack, the inside of your mouth become eaten out, itch all over, see your fingernails flake off, hair and teeth fall out, buy a Rolls Royce, become chief of the mafia, consider antimatter, notice that tiny bugs are crawling all over your whole body, around, between, and over your many new pimples, cut away pieces of bad flesh, discuss mother's promiscuity, sense the presence of danger at the movies, Reveal, get tough, turn queer. In the winter, switch to heroin so you won't catch pneumonia. In the spring, go back to speed.
Slimy, shimmering with aquatic effervescence, I swear, I see the tail kick. Gills throb, I sway its body, recreate its stroke, plant the knife in the asshole, cut through the soft belly, rip out some accoutrements, disembowel, shit washes down the sink. I mourn each animal, I regard each marked body. Speckled, rainbow flash. Feel like my grandfather at his Nayscoot cleaning table. Gently dry with paper towel, lovingly. I try not to bump the eyes or face or grab its body disrespectfully. Clean the body, place it on the tray in a row with the others. Dish and fish are both performed at the sink, back turned. No one talks to you, and it's honorable. My throat is so closed I should gut myself, expose liquid tourmaline. I really hide myself away, choke play, self-strangulation, rendering myself moot. I need a sharper tongue, something Japanese, antique, wrapped in fine cloth. Respected. I leave work pining for a neighborhood run-in, a minerally white wine. On the walk to buy paranga, I sway my little fish keychain, the links of its metal body swimming. I think of the trout. Sit on the patio, regard vast sky view, all the plains and clouds loudly sweeping along, polluting along. Sky turns purple. Sky turns purple as I finish the poem I started in the bathroom about gutting 10 trout. Thank you.
Whenever I finish a notebook and start a new one, I like to ask myself, what are the things that are true, that I know to be true right now, and I try and make a list. So I wrote 51 things that are true on March 5th, which may not be true on March 6th. Number 1, coffee is still a lightning bolt for the spirit. 2, I can usually pull something off my bookshelf to help your research. 3, freelance makes your mind foggy and your social life hairy. Ghost tendons always flying around. 4, I told Ro to transition from Medusa to La Sirena. I always feed her psyche symbology. 5, Mary Oliver is a beautiful specimen and I wonder how she expresses anger. 6, lately I am remembering I used to miss the ocean all of the time. 7, if you order a small coffee at 2000s, you get a medium for the same price because they don't have small mugs. 8, I'm satisfied with my boss. He is 19 months old and lives with so much desire and need. 9, I miss my grandfather whenever I play cards. 10, I might have a license on Wednesday. 11, I bought a youth serum with blueberry extract to promote something godly and time arresting via the skin. 12, the rent will go up $41 in July for absolutely no reason. 13, I don't think about the hatred as much anymore now. 14, There is actual sunlight inside the house today. 15. Missing someone is an act of preserving love. 16. I haven't been buying flowers. The tulips must be frozen in travel because they never open and therefore never give off a presence of blooming. 17. You knew the paragraph I didn't believe in when I read marriage out loud. 18. You are right. Attention is the beginning of devotion. 19. I don't like sharing these days at all. 20. I wrote 89 pages in February. 21. It's too expensive to buy bag tea in this economy. 22. I haven't been able to afford beeswax candles or red wine of the 16 plus variety. 23. He confronts me about buying garlic powder. 24. I asked her to reconsider how she uses the word safe. Everyone's lexicon so separately evolves. 25. I miss studying in that lovable orange chair, just hugging the lake from the inside. 26. Once a month, I think about how I don't want to be a woman who writes about motherhood. It seems impossible for such a transformation to not invade the art self. 27. I have completely shunned tarot or any communication with the divine that involves trajectory. 28. I want a truck now. 29. I am extremely hurt from that. 30. The other thing I've virtually healed from. 31. Healing does involve the other person. People always chalk it up to self-work. 32. I am increasingly more invested in writing about the poem as an entity. 33. I would like to conjure up more childhood memories. 34. Awful it took me 4 years to hear about the word. 35. I am a person that struggles to see the future, even the immediate week, and can vividly recreate the scenes of my past on an hourly basis. It is the curse of my lunar placement. 36. My father is pure vulnerability crushed. My mother is pure toughness, defense. Between them, an Aquarian crystal has formed. 37. I often see us in heaven together. 38. Home is when you ring on the telephone all of the time. 39. I often think of the newsroom scrambling to unearth the word self-immolation in time for broadcast. 40. It's now been 140 days of war. That's more than 1/3 of a year scrambling for your life. 41. We stab a cigarette in the soil of Leonard's grave. I recite his haiku, hand on marble, as the sun goes down. 42. I summoned 6 people into my path from my dreams this month. 43. A lot of those poets were on enhancement pills. 44. I can take on a snake-like disposition and eat nothing for 3 days. Abdomen could become a grate, fence-like but capable of holding. 45. He asks me, what does winning look like? And for once, I don't have an answer. 46. Brian Mulrooney's funeral was broadcast on the radio when I stepped into the taxi. The sermon read aloud, returning the body to the soil, washing the body of its sins. The daughter breaks into tears trying to speak at the podium. I don't know a single thing about Brian Mulrooney, but my lip quivered in the car and I began to cry in unison. 47. There is a shadow of a woman in your house. 48. There is a shadow of debris in my sacral chakra. 49. I have become hyperbolic and nervous of the universe's grip on me. 50. It is good to take stock because things change so much. 51. Spring. I miss your sullen beauty and the way you tend to smell. Thank you.
Siren. How to string a pair of wonder back to me. I've been taking care of other people's misery back in the mist I see. I don't know if it's fair to fall for me. I'm married to the mountains and the trees too in the mist I see. I don't know if it's fair to fight for me. I'm married to the wind and the seeds. Me in the mist I see my way back home to me. ancestry. What if some of our ancestors are cheering for us to be slutty? They want us to pick a path that supports their fantasies and many children. And no, they're not a pervert for me, but for that part of me to be pleased because it would make them proud, because they valued sensuality above all, and they never understood why we had to walk through life with so many lines in the sand. Cerebral robot drama. What if you can only have a body or a thought? What if those are the ones watching over me, body and thought? What if my body is praying for my thoughts, praying for me through my electricity bill and light in general? Only light can touch me. I'll pay for it. What if my ancestors just want me to feel okay in my body? What if my ancestors have fear? How will I help them from here?